So another interesting topic that has come up in the news lately in the CrossFit world is the transition from the CrossFit Games into kind of like a new competition series. It's still going to be the Open. There's not going to be any regionals. And if you follow CrossFit.com or their main site or their social media, you'll see that they're spotlighting affiliates and some of their members and weight loss and getting away from chronic diseases like high blood pressure and diabetes and things like that, and that is awesome.
I think it's a good change. I like the direction it's going. I know initially everyone's got that big shock and awe factor going on where they're not quite sure how to feel about it, and I mean, it has its place. Like, the games have been good up until now, but I think it's good that we're changing the perspective of what CrossFit and the methodology behind it and what it is to what it's supposed to be, because it was never Greg Glassman's intention to just create the games and that's it, be done with it. We're talking about an organization that's trying to increase the awareness of health across the world. That's always been his philosophy since like day one, and nothing's changed since then. And yeah, as of the last couple of years, we've kind of drifted away from that, focusing a lot on the games themselves, when there's a lot more stories of that. For every one Matt Fraser, there's at least like 1,000 people that have lost 100 pounds or more. And those are the kind of stories we want to really focus on. I think by doing this, it'll help the affiliates out a lot more. And also kind of direct people that, yes, you don't need to be in shape to come here.
Trust me, our gym and most gyms in the area, we still love our competing athletes, the people who PR their snatches or back squats monthly. We love it and it's awesome, and we want to keep promoting that. But it's super cool to see like little Miss Jones come in, work out, do the all out every day, and then like lose 20 pounds. And like, you have your athletic PRs, then you have like your life PRs, and that's an awesome PR to get. And that kind of plays on your heartstrings a little bit, but you'll see CrossFit start transitioning back into that and getting back to the roots of what an affiliate and a community is all about. And I think that's super cool. I mean, it's kind of heartbreaking for the athletes who felt like they could eventually make it to the games, like myself. Yeah, because they don't have regionals anymore, so you have to go from the Open into some sort of sanctioned event and win that sanctioned event to get a ticket to the CrossFit Games, or #1 in the country or something like that to make it. But you'll see that CrossFit.com, they're not going to be posting, you know, Matt Fraser's 15-pound snatch PR anymore. They're going to be posting about Jerry from Seattle with a 60-pound weight loss, and he's not a diabetic anymore. And hey, that's what we're kind of all about, supporting our members, their goals. And I'm gonna push you in here no matter what. If you want to get those PRs, and that's awesome. I definitely want to help you get there. If you want to lose 50 pounds and make some lifestyle changes, that's right on the same level as the athletic PRs. So it's a cool transition. It's going in a better direction.
I think the biggest complaints I've heard is coming from the fact that regionals no longer exist. To say that kind of misses the point of what CrossFit is by like a mile. In terms of, if you were thinking of just doing this just with the hope of maybe you getting to regionals, or maybe that's how you were selling your members on how, hey, if you practice this enough, maybe one day you'll be a regional athlete, I think you missed the point. We're talking about functional fitness, we're talking about longevity in life in general. Yes, I understand, like me, myself, I would have loved to go to regionals, but that doesn't mean that my opportunities aren't there. In fact, if you think about it, kind of like taking a step back from the initial shock and kind of look at it, I actually have more opportunities now. Whereas I was stuck in my region, hoping that I would be in the top so-and-so percent of people in the Open, and hoping I can make it to regionals that's just held in Albany for just the people in the Northeast. Now, I don't have to abide by that. Yes, I'm not going to win the Open in the US as long as Matt Fraser exists, but I can still go to Wadapalooza. I can still go to all these sanctioned events within the US, and I have more opportunities to maybe, just maybe, whether it be by myself, whether it be on a team, to maybe just make it. So it kind of forces the field to step their game up. And I mean, it opens up opportunities now, because now you have the fittest in every country across the world. And if you weren't fighting for that title, if you weren't like, oh, I live in this small little population country that doesn't get noticed anyway, and I don't even have a spot. I'm competing with people from like Iceland or something like that, like a small European country. Now I have a chance. And isn't that worth like kind of like pushing for, maybe kind of testing the limits? In the long run, in terms of globalizing CrossFit, it'll reach more people, the international appeal will grow and more affiliates will come. And as long as people are getting healthy and as long as people are living well past the ripe old age of 80 years old, I think we'll see every benefit of it. So for longevity's sake, it's the best move for us right now.